Thank you for coming today, and welcome to the 20th Annual Global Business Conference, hosted by the World Trade Center, Greater Philadelphia. This year's theme, Celebrating Peace and Prosperity Through Global Trade, reflects our shared commitment to fostering a more interconnected and prosperous world.
It's fun to welcome folks back to Philadelphia and to Temple University and to the Fox School.
What's important to recognize is that inflation has come down considerably. We can say that much of the pandemic era supply chain issues have been put behind us. It's a matter of attracting companies that want to deploy here, build here, tap into the infrastructure. Again, international airport is appealing to a lot of the employees to bring them here, to make them want to relocate, work here.
We are so excited to be here to talk about some major events going on in Philadelphia in 2026. I think Philadelphia is going to be the place to be.
So, Philadelphia has a track record of hosting world-class events. There's really an opportunity, I think, for Philadelphia to slide into home base and score big.
How can we all be a part of it?
I consider homecoming really to be a national opening ceremony for the entire country, and we'll have all eyes right here on Philadelphia. Just as a show of hands, I'm curious, how many people in this room have ever started your own business? I love this. And you know why I love it? Because then you know firsthand why an entrepreneurial spirit is also so important. I cannot wait until we can announce all of the exciting things that are really in store beyond just the blockbuster big events, because Philadelphia will be the place to celebrate.
Across the state last year, we supported more than 650 companies to do some engagement of exporting. Last year, we recorded $585 million of export sales documented by the companies that are doing this.
I'd like to know, show of hands, how many folks in the room run a company that is currently selling internationally? Yeah, that's great to see.
I'm with Bassett's Ice Cream Company. We happen to be the oldest ice cream company in the world. Well, small company like us, we didn't quite know where to go with this. So we went to the World Trade Center, and they were able to point us towards some really great resources. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Our partner at World Trade Center, Greater Philadelphia, provides companies with technical assistance, all manner of counseling around international sales.
And the services that the World Trade Center provides is incredibly important to a small business. When I have a problem, I can give them a call, I can email them. They've helped me figure out how to work with distributors. And so I was lucky enough in my early years to get a grant from the World Trade Center that helped finance the trip over to Germany. And if you are a small business thinking about working internationally, you have got to go and take advantage of this network. It is absolutely incredible. I'm not alone out here. I have people to go to, which means a lot when you're just starting out.
You can find someone who has a cultural connection with every country on earth right here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, especially in southeastern Pennsylvania. Some of what you get internationally and you're growing internationally could help your domestic sales as well.
If you're not a member, you should be a member of this organization to be able to connect with experienced exporters like Alex and Luann.
What's really important is having a resource of people that you can go to when the question arises.
Dasebre Quavo, Iwusi, number 7. Regional king, which is king of kings, with the traditional area of Ghana.
It is an honor to be here today at the World Trade Center in Philadelphia to discuss the abundant investment opportunities in the central region of Ghana. We warmly welcome you to explore the many prospects that await you and join us in building a prosperous future.
This is going to be the biggest single market in the world when everything is done. So if you're a business person and you're not looking at Africa, you are missing out.
So it behooves us as the region here in Philadelphia to help facilitate trade and maximize our part.
As a continent, it's the fastest growing economy in the world. It's going to have the youngest population in the world. It has more natural resources than any continent in the world. So there's real opportunities.
Based on colonial history, there are different nuances and ways of doing business. And the last thing we really want to do collectively is to go there with a colonialism mindset, doing business, more of a cooperative vision of doing the work.
My name is Margaret Nyamumbo, and I'm the founder of Kahawa 1893 Coffee. So growing up in Kenya, on a coffee farm, we grew a lot of coffee and we exported all of the coffee. And I thought the coffee came to America. So when I came to the US and I didn't find it, I was very surprised. And I know a lot of the conference today is about trade and it's about making those connections and building brand. We have a QR code on the back of the bag that you can scan and tip the farmers. And that's one of our new innovations where you can leverage technology to be able to close that gap between farmers and consumers. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a pleasure sharing my story, and you've been an amazing audience.
Now, this will conclude our Global Business Conference. I would like to thank you all for being here today.